Cheers, legends. Sammy from Short and Stout Beer Reviews. Spontaneous one, this one. I was like, ooh, I've got another beer that I need to drink. I feel like it. I'm cooking up some stir fry. Let's do it. So it's the HELLES Lager by Hofbrauhaus, and they're out of Munich, Germany. And I've got my nice lager glass here. This one will be nice and refreshing. I picked it up in my local Aldi store, which was pretty cool. Every now and then you'll get there like Oktoberfest beers around September time and maybe like a Weiss beer or something like that. But yeah, to get their HELLES this year was pretty cool. And I like to compare it to the HELLESes that I'm a big fan of, like Augustina, Polena, that sort of thing. So let's see how it goes. So yeah, one of the Oktoberfest breweries. But yeah, this would be one of their beers that they'd have at their brewery. It wouldn't be at Oktoberfest. They've got their own fest beer. So pours like a light straw. Light body, very lively carbonation. About a 3 to 4 finger head. Looks pretty good. Let's go with. So yeah, bready, grainy, like white bread. Maybe a touch crackery, but slight sweetness. Yeah, like that cereal grain note. It's certainly not as hot punchy as some of the other German lagers of this style. So I feel like there's definitely more sweetness than bitterness. You are getting a little bit of that citrus, but yeah, not so much like the peppery finish. I find a lot of the German lagers real grassy as well, but yeah, I feel like this one's more about the malt. Doesn't seem as like hoppy as a lot of other HELLES. Looks pretty good though. Anyway, I'm going in. Cheers. Cheers, Drewy. Good to see you, brother. Oi. The old Hofbro, HELLES Lager, bro. Not sure whether you've had it before. I'm sure you've had some Hofbro, though. Yeah, it's got that, like, definitely got that bready sweetness, touch crackery, like, yeah, grainy, quite grainy. Reminds me of like a Czech Pilsner with the graininess. But yeah, it's not as hoppy as a lot of German lagers. I feel like they've dialed back on the hops. You get a touch of like lemon and like, yeah, a little like a light grassiness, but yeah, that's about it. It's very, very subdued. I love when you get a nice, like, crisp German lager, but it's like quite bitter and grassy as well. Yeah, and I'm just not really getting that sort of peppery note either. Possibly. I have to work tonight though. So this is going to be the last one, I'd say. It's been shit, Drewy. I haven't seen you for fucking ages, bro. I have found out I've got another day or two over Christmas off that I didn't know. So I have to work Christmas Eve, but I get Christmas Day off until don't go back to work until the 2nd of January. So yeah, I get like the 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th, 31st, 1. I mean, there's weekends included there, but it's not bad not having to go back to work for like 7 days or something. You know what it's like. You're always working this time of the year. So yeah, as far as this beer goes, it's a good Helles. It's solid, but yeah, I just prefer others. I just think this one is it's like the malt base is decent, but yeah, I just think they skimp on the hops a bit. I like there to be that grassy bitterness, that touch of spice on the finish, more of like a citrusy note. This had that little like delicate lemon, but it was very, very faint. Yeah, it just felt like yeah, whatever usage of hops that most would have with this style, it feels like these guys have only done half of that sort of thing. But yeah, still very quaffable, as they say. I might even use the rest of it to do a chug video. Yeah. Cheers, Joe. Good to see you, brother. Yeah, I love a good Helles. Have you got a favourite? For me, it's Augustina. All the way. Sweet, bro. I'm just on a Helles, the Hofbro. It's as far as like the malt base goes, it's decent, but it's just not as hoppy. It's a bit subdued when it comes to hop character. I like that bitterness, that grassiness, that spice, that lemon zest you get from most German Helles, and yeah, I feel like this one lacks a bit. Um, how would I go for a score? I'm gonna give it a 3.75, and yeah, possibly going to use the rest of it for a chug because I haven't done a chug video for a while. I haven't had any smashes for a while. Plus, I've either felt a little tired and run down, or I've been stressed with all these fucking bank shit. Cool. Yeah, today's Advent beers, dude, were awesome. I had an Imperial Mocha Stout at 12.8% by a new brewery I'd heard nothing about. It was really good. And then the second beer, the Mountain Culture one, was a collab with Banks, and that was featuring Southern Cross, which is one of my favourite hops, and another experimental hop, and Citra. That was like an oat cream IPA that was really good as well. So yeah, I've had 3 beers and I'm working tonight. But yeah, I don't go to work for like a while yet, so it's been a thing that I've done most December. Most December's like, even if I work like afternoon shift, I'll still do the can vent beers in the morning, but I'll just make sure I do them way before work so they're out of my system. Good times, great hits. Coast FM. You always have that real shit slogan for like your local radio station. Cool. Yeah. There was something I heard, dude, and I thought, oh, that might be worth trying to get. Now I can't remember for the life of me what it was. Yeah, I honestly can't. It'll probably come to me at some stage. If it does, you'll get a message. But yeah, there was some beer I heard, and I thought, oh wow, that sounds pretty good. Mm. But yeah, what did I say? 3.75. Yeah. Cheers, Paul. Good to see you, brother. How'd that fishing go? Did you catch any? I would recommend this beer. I would recommend. It was called Would Recommend because Mountain Culture recommended an experimental hop to Banks, and then Banks said, I think you should choose Southern Cross. So, like, they were just going back and forth. Cool. Yeah. Epic amounts of pine. No, not today, but I do have a Christmas pine ale by Working Title, and I know that the 2 previous editions they've done are the most pine forward beers I've ever had. So I might save that boy for Christmas Day, perhaps. They've changed the style this year, so I feel like it's not going to be quite as good. So I reckon the previous years it was like a red IPA. This year it's like a California IPA, so the malt base isn't going to be as big. It always had that real like chewy toffee backbone that was fucking awesome. Yeah, Whiplash are good. Pine it up, my boy. Pine it up. Yeah. Currently cooking a stir fry, and all the aromas are just haunting my nostrils. It's going to be a very spicy motherfucker. Soy and garlic with epic amounts of chili. Oh, yes. Chicken breast, massive amounts of vegetables and noodles. Cool. Pretty good price. Are they local? Oh, I'm getting real tired. That might be one of the downfalls of the having a couple of beers and then going to work later. I'll be at work like, yeah, sounds good. Yeah. I want to go more of this, but I also want to do a chug video. So I may wrap it up there and go check on my food because it's probably ready. It's going to be an epic lunch. So yeah, as I said, 3.75 for the HELLES Lager by Hofbrauhaus, and they're out of Munich or Munchen, Germany. Yeah, I love a HELLES Lager. This one was solid, but just not rad level. 4.9% too. According to the can artwork, it's won quite a few awards. Ooh. So yeah, I'm wrapping it up. Thanks everyone for chiming in. As I said in the earlier stream, look out for tomorrow morning's beer reviews, which will be like an hour earlier than what it is now, roughly an hour or two. Yes. Cheers.